And that was Black Midi with their 2021 album Cavalcade. That track you just heard was called Slow. Easily one of the best albums of that year. Thank you for tuning in. You're tuned in to Vaquero Radio. This is DJ Marlon with the show Coffee Noise. Good morning, everybody. It is the last day of the month, January 2023. Tomorrow is the start of February. Let's get ahead with the weather for today. Today we have a high. Right now it is 46 degrees in Edinburgh. It's very cloudy outside. I actually do like this type of weather. I personally find it comforting for me at least. But hey, to each their own. We got a high today of 53 with a low of 43. Tomorrow is going to be roughly around the same temperature. High of 50 with a low of 44. This is the cold front they've been talking about for the past few days, I want to say so, but it's been pretty good. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, today we have a great lineup for today. We have music from, you just heard Black Midi. We have music from Ditwage, The Microphones, Grouper, Black Country New Road, and Squid. Let's talk about some music-related news for today. Let me just pull that up. Let's see here. Over the weekend, we did lose Tom Verlaine. He was the lead guitarist and lead singer of the band Television, easily one of the most influential bands to push the punk and alternative rock scene. He passed away at the age of 73, and I think Television is easily one of the most important bands at that time. I think their debut album, Marquee Moon, released in 1977, is a classic that everyone should listen to. And yesterday was also the 2-year anniversary passing of the electronic hyperpop artist Sophie. She was known for a very raw, aggressive sound, mixing in electronic sounds with pop music. Her 2021 album, Every Pearl's Uninsides, really good music, scary music for some people, but I think it's an album that most people should pay attention here and there because it's a great album regardless. And we have a new album release from the artist Yves Tumor. They're going to be releasing an album on Warp Records on March 17th of this year. The album is called Praise the Lord Who Chews But Which Does Not Consume or Simply Hop Between Worlds. It's going to be a 12-track album. The single and video for the track Ecolalia is out now. I listened to it and watched the video yesterday. It's really interesting. I mean, I love every artist on the Warp Records, but it's something new, and I think, yeah, it's going to be a really amazing project to hear about. So, yeah, today's coffee, same as just last week's, I have a pecan roast with the Chobani white truffle creamer. Actually, not that it has a really nice smell. A bit too sugary for me, though. I feel like if it was a bit less sugar, it would have been better. But it's really good. Only issue, it's probably going to give me some heartburn, which I wouldn't say it kind of sucks, because actually I would kind of say it sucks. I don't have any Tums with me at the moment, so yeah, if you get heartburn, take some Tums with you, helps alleviate the pressure and the little pain you get building up. What have I been saying at this point? Alright, so yeah, like I said, we have a great track up for right now. Next track I'm going to be playing around. I have a question for the audience out there. Would you rather be followed by 40 ducks for the rest of your life? That sounds like a pretty silly question. You might be asking, what is this buffoon talking about? I get it. I am a buffoon, but hear me out. The next track we have is by Ditwage, off their 2004 studio album titled Same, Would You Rather Be Followed by 40 Ducks for the Rest of Your Life, as well as the track I'm going to be playing. It is around a 6.5 minute long track. Really great mixture of post-rock with a folk rock instrumental. Really great stuff. Confusing title, I get it, but when you get into post-rock music, such as bands as Godspeed You Black Emperor, Mogwai, and I guess you can easily put in bands as, what was that post-rock band called? Tortoise from the 90s. Confusing names is kind of their bread and butter, which I do find it attractive. So yeah, it is 9:40 in the morning. Remember, you're tuned into Vaquero Radio, the Valley's Rand student station. And you're tuned into Coffee Noise with your host, DJ Marlin. Hope y'all have a great day for today. Keep tuned in. We're going to have some great music for you. And today's theme is the color green. I don't know why I picked that for today's theme. I just like the color green. It's a really calming color, but then we don't choose colors, the colors kind of choose us. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying off the top of my head. Well, actually, I do know what I'm talking about. It's confusing. I just been doing a lot of reading into philosophy. Anyways, here we go with the next track for today. And that was Would You Rather Be Followed by 40 Ducks for the Rest of Your Life? I'm pretty sure after that track you're still confused on why would you want 40 ducks following you. I think that would be kind of cool. I personally find the idea kind of baller, having 40 ducks follow me for the rest of my life. I like ducks. Ducks are our friends. Although, don't feed them anything. You have to feed them seeds. Don't feed them crackers or bread. That's actually really bad for them. Get them seeds, like actual seeds meant for ducks, if you are going to feed them. I am not for or against it, but if you're going to do it, just learn to do it. Anyways, so one of the things I usually get, I would self-declare myself as an audiophile. I have a very deep passion for music, high-end music gear. And some people ask me, you know what, I want to get into some music gear. Where's a good place for me to start? It really depends on what you're working with, and to put lightly, being an audiophile, it's an expensive hobby. I'm just going to put it out there. It really comes down to a few things. What streaming services you're using, your amp and DAC, and headphones. Streaming services, I currently use 5 streaming services. I use Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Qobuz, as well as, Bandcamp. I love using all of those. Really highly recommend if you check those out. Now comes up the problem of amp and DAC. What are we playing out of? Are you going to be using your phone, a computer, a laptop? You really have to figure out, what do I want to be playing with this stuff? I personally use 3 different amps and DACs at the moment. My first one was going to be the FiiO Q3 amplifier, headphones amplifier. It has 3 outputs as a regular 3.5mm and 2 balanced audio outputs at a 2.5 and a 4.4. That one, you're looking around $150 for that one. That's my portable one. And then my at-home one that I use for my computer, I had the FiiO K5 Pro amplifier, around the same price, $150. Really great. Although it's only the standard quarter jack, you can easily get an adapter to fit on any type of headphones. And then my most expensive one that I use for my portable usage is the Dragonfly Cobalt. Really love this thing, although it is really small. It's around the size of a standard, standard USB drive. The thing is, the cost of the things, you're easily looking around $250 to $300 buying new. So I would recommend, if you're going to be buying that, if you're going to be looking out for that, try to buy used, trying to save you guys some money. And then headphones. It really comes down to what headphones you use. I personally have a few in my roster. The main one I use here at school is the Shure 425's professional in-ear monitors. Those ran you about $250, and then I upgraded the cable to the FiiO balanced output cable. That was around like $70. That's my everyday to-go cable. I love using that thing. Then you also have at-home headphones. Headphones I also use. The Sony MDR 7506's classic studio-grade headphones. Really good if you're looking for a solid set of cans. $100, not a bad deal. I have also the AKG K240s. Semi-open backs, classic styles. They're not the original ones that they used to be made, but $70, you're getting an amazing sound. Then I also have my other headphones I've been rocking for already maybe a year or two. The Apple AirPod Pros. I only have the first gen. I'm looking to get the second ones. Once I do get some bread coming in, as well as the the AirPod Maxes. I personally like them, but they're not something I'd use every day. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. And then I just really just go back to the regular classic wired headphones by Apple. Classics, it's simple. I don't really need anything fancy. But yeah, AirPod Maxes. I'm not against them, but I'm not really, you should get them, Honestly, just think with your money. Next up, we got 2 albums from the Microphones. Don't Wake Me Up, concept album about a breakup, as well as Grouper with their songs Headache. Remember, you're tuned into Vaquero Radio. Alright, and that was the Microphones on their 1999 album, Don't Wake Me Up, as well as Grouper's EP, Paradise Valley, released in 2016. Don't Wake Me Up was a concept album created by Phil Elfram. He was actually very young when he released it. I think he was around 20 years old when recording and 21 when the album came out. Like I said, it's a concept album about two lovers after the relationship broke up. They're still having vivid dreams of each other. Her in the song, our character says she woke up and she saw him, but she was already waking up, so it was basically drifting away. And then Groupers, I just love Grouper. Cranky record, I just love that record label. Great ambient, dream pop, what else? Dreamy sounds, I mean, if you like Mazzy Star from the 90s and I guess the Cocteau Twins, you'll easily love Grouper. And I think the microphone's classic. I think anyone interested in indie music, indie rock, the microphone's basically the godfather of it, as I would say it. Let's look at time. It is 10:02 in the morning. Good day, good day. You're tuned into Coffee Noise with your host, DJ Marlin. Still drinking my coffee, which I'm almost done. I've been meaning to get into making new coffee. I've been thinking about maybe getting like a French press, but the thing about me, I don't know how to use a French press, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I want to get one? Should I get one? I don't know. Maybe, I'd just be looking like, alright, how much money is in my bank account? Not enough? Is it good enough? I don't know. I still have to check here and there. But it's not the worst. But, I like coffee. Although, I'm currently using a pecan roast, as I said in the start of the show, but I recently bought a vanilla roast. I think it's a light roast from Target. I never really bought coffee from Target, so I'm very interested to see on how that would taste like. Might be actually good. Last two tracks for today, we got some pretty long tracks here. First one, we got Sunglasses by Black Country New Road off their 2021 album, For the First Time, as well as Pamphlets by Squid off their 2021 album, Bright Green Field. Black Country New Road, I think anyone who knows me personally, shout out to my friends out there listening, they know I'm a big Black Country New Road fan. Call me a super fan. I'm fully. But yeah, this is off their studio album. This is a re-recording of their 2019 single released on Speedy Wonderground, an underground UK label. All this sound is pushed by the new, what many call the post-Brexit sound, which most people would say the post-punk revival scene from the UK. As you heard from Black Midi, Black Country New Road, Squid, Wet Leg, Shame, just really raw, aggressive sound, which I'm personally loving it. I really love that new sound. And Shame's also going to be releasing a new album later this year, which I'll be definitely checking out because, I just love their music. And then Squid by Pamphlets. It's a experimental rock band, but it's released on Warp Records, which Warp Records is known for the electronic artists, but when they put someone else from a different genre, it's going to be something new. Production value is just amazing. I really love this. Check out the music videos for both of these songs. They're really great, really fascinating, confusing even. But, they're just really good. Sunglasses by Black Country New Road. I'm invisible in these sunglasses. I'm currently not wearing sunglasses. I'm wearing prescription glasses. But you're tuned into Coffee Noise with your host, DJ Marlin. Let's get it going. And that was Sunglasses by Black Country New Road. Like I said, from their 2021 album, For the First Time. That was a long track. That was about 9 minutes and 9 minutes and 51 seconds. So it's probably the longest track. Actually, no, that is not the longest track they've released. The longest track they've released was Basketball Shoes, which is clocking around 12-ish minutes, I believe so. If you heard the track, you can tell it's a really weird mix of post-rock, free jazz, Clemser jazz, that Israeli style, that Middle Eastern Israeli style jazz music. Really weird mix. I personally love the band. Isaac Wood's vocal is just spewing nonsense, but almost poetically. It's an amazing thing, really. I personally love it, but hey, I got weird music taste. A few of my friends say that, I take it as a compliment. Anyway, so, update. I finished my coffee, and I'm probably going to have a bit of a caffeine rush in my next class. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Depends on who you ask. My next class is Intro to Sociology, so probably not the best since I usually sit down all day. But hey, who knows? Like I said, right now it is 10:16 in the morning. Good day, good day. Good morning to y'all. Like I said, to my last show, the playlist for this week's music is going to be available on my Instagram stories. You can follow me on Instagram at Rigo Hates Music. There I'll be doing more reviews. I've been meaning to do some more reviews, as well as just posted my recommended albums for this month of February. So let's take a look at those right now, actually. Albums I'm recommending for this month, it's going to be Slave to the Rhythm by Grace Jones, released in 1985. Judith by Judy Collins, 1975. The Sacrificial Caddy by Callie Malone. Let's Start Here, the new album from Lil Yachty. Been loving it, actually. Psych rock. It's really good. I'm blown away by the production of that new Lil Yachty album. Love Is Real by John Mouse, 2007. Rounds by Forte, 2003. I Remember Yesterday by Donna Summer, 2013. And War in My Pen by Mike, released in 2018. You can also follow me on Instagram. There's a few links. You can follow me on Rate Your Music in case any of y'all use it. I've been rating music recently. I'm close to be hitting 1,800 ratings right now. So I've been doing it for about 2 years, I think. Around 3 years already. I've been loving it. It's great reviewing music and reviewing and rating music. Open up your ears to some new music, folks. You know, it's great. You'll thank yourself later. Well, I'll thank you first, but thank yourself later for first checking out the show, introduce some great music, but also if you hear some great new music. So step out of your comfort zone, people. It's great for you, and it's great to experience something new. All right, we'll be playing Pamphlets by Squid. This is an 8-minute long song. You're tuned into Vaquero Radio, and that was Pamphlets by Squid. Really interesting sound. I mean, the cowbells at the end. I just love it. It tingles apart in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was an amazing track. Bright Green Field. I think it's a great album. Not just a great. That's a great album. You know, that's all I can say. Really interesting sound. The vocalists just going hand. The instrumentals. It comes all together. Be sure to check them out check out their music. I believe they might be releasing an album this year or by 2024. There's been a few albums I've been looking forward to. Obviously, like I said, this year, we're looking at a new Yves Tumor album, new Shame album. Other artists we've been looking into, a possible new album by Tyler, the Creator. He's every 2 years. Last one was Call Me If You Get Lost, released in 2021, so let's see what that is. As well as the next album I'm looking forward to is the new Swans record. So I definitely already pre-ordered my copy of that, where I put money in for the fundraising for that album. So really checking out to see that music. So once again, as all things good happen to end, it's almost the end of today's show. I want to say thanks for y'all for coming in with me. It is 10:29 in the morning. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Like I said, playlists for this week will be available on Instagram at Rigo Hates Music. I'll be doing a lot of music-related stuff there, or basically just posting whatever, anything music-related. So, yeah, if you just like seeing a buffoon post random stuff, there's that. And remember, you're tuned into Vaquero Radio, the Valley's station ran by students, for students, faculty and staff, and the general public. Like I said, today's slogan was the color green. So try to think of something green. Go outside, touch some grass. It feels great. Go for a picnic while you're at it. All right, this is DJ Marlin signing off. Good day to y'all.